Hello, this is Teacher G, and today we're going to make the Spanish omelette. We need the olive oil, some eggs, potato, and onion. Medium-sized onion, maybe 3-4 potatoes, medium size. Maybe some of them a little bit bigger. That's okay. We're going to peel them. Probably we're going to need 6, but if we need more, then we can take some more. And first of all, we're going to peel the potatoes and the onion, and we'll see what happened next. As you can see here, I first cut the potato in half, and then the other half also in half, and then I cut some stripes to make these little potato chips, and then I cut them in little cubes like this. This size would be good. It's just they can fry it and they can be cooked really easy. So it's good if you are doing little pieces, so it's easier to cook. For the onion, it's also good to have it in little pieces so it can get mixed with the potato in a better way, and it also cooks really easy and fast. So I recommend you to cut it this way, or even a little bit bigger if you want to feel it a little bit more in your mouth. When you have some of the potato cut and the onion, you can put it in the pan. You can put as much oil as you want, but I don't like to use a lot of oil, so I usually put some oil. I put the potatoes with some onion, or the amount that is enough for the amount of oil, but it's important that the oil is covering all the onion and potato that you are putting in, so everything can get cooked evenly. We can check the temperature is right just grabbing one piece, putting it down, and yeah, so I'm gonna pour some of it inside, just a little bit, and then stir it up. Make sure that everything is covered more or less. Okay, if you see, you can add some more. Okay, and make sure that cook it medium height. Out of 12 I have here, around 7. So more or less, it's more or less the half, a little bit more than half. Well, after 3-4 minutes, it should look like this, boiling everything. I have it right now 7 out of 12, and you can see that it's pretty hot, but it's not gonna burn. You make sure that you just stir a little bit after a few minutes like this, and then we'll put the rest of the potato in case we have more. Well, this is how it should look like. A little bit toasted, some of the potato. Now we have here our second batch of potato. Let's make sure we have enough. And it's important you put it in a colander with a plate underneath, so all the oil is resting there and we can use it after to actually fry another thing, or the Spanish omelette itself. Okay, so while the potato is cooking, we can beat the eggs. We're going to beat 5 eggs first, and then we're going to put here all the potato and the onion already fried. We're going to mix these two, and we're going to see how it feels, and then we probably can beat one more egg. When we beat the eggs, it's important to have a little bit of this foam to create a little bit, because it's gonna allow us to have more air inside the Spanish omelette. It's gonna look tastier, and it's gonna taste also tastier. It's not gonna be all that a big mass of potato and onion. Well, now you mixed it up, you really stir it up really good, and then we can see if we need more egg or not. Actually, I think we're gonna be good with the eggs, but we can actually add one more to make sure that it's not gonna be too dry, and it's gonna be easier to have it liquid. So actually I'm gonna add the last one, and it's gonna be a little bit more liquid. It's gonna help me also to cook, since when you cook it, you can also decide if you want it liquid and not that cooked, or really cooked there isn't anything liquid inside. And really important, we have to add the salt. How much salt? Well, I don't know. You just put some that you think that is gonna be enough. It's gonna be a lot, so it's okay. But always be careful. We add some oil, and now we're going to pour the whole mixture into the pan. It's important that you choose a pan not too big, so you can put a plate over to flip it over. And here you want to have the heat up low. I'm right now at 5, 6, okay? So you can get cooked a little bit, the egg, and it's not burning the other side, okay? If you like it more liquid, then you can put it higher and flip it sooner. But if you want the cookie really cooked, the egg really cooked, you have to put it low so you can cook a little bit in between and it's not getting burned on the other side. So you can flip it over and you can have another minute on this side to make sure that everything is cooked. When you flip it, make sure that you are doing it over the sink, because in case it is too liquid and something gets out, it can land on the sink, and if it's your first time, it's gonna be kind of hard maybe to do the right turn. So maybe some of the omelette can fall, so it's okay. Now add a little bit more of oil just to make sure it's not getting burnt, and then just put it there. I had this side for like 4 or 5 minutes, 6, and don't let it too long. It's better to flip it over a few times than getting burned one side and then the other side then not that cooked. So the perfect would be only one flipped, but if you are not sure, then just flip it as soon as you feel like you are comfortable, and make sure that it's not burnt, and then you can always flip it again. Now we're going to put it, just lean the omelette and you like this, and then if I would have on the other hand, you would push the omelette to make sure that anything is on the plate, and then once you have it there, with the tool you help yourself to make the shape, okay? You push the sides inside so you have this round shape that it's so common and so beautiful. All right, now you put it inside on top of the fire, and then just leave it a few minutes. The heat is pretty hot because it has been there for 1 minute without the omelette, so now we have to make sure that we are not overcooking this. But yeah, it looks pretty good, so I hope it's gonna be good.